All right, so talking about tactics that people like DAHBOO77 likes to use on his audience. Okay, let's go ahead and go to another article that has to do with techniques being used on other people. I've been using the pause technique during conversations lately, and it works perfectly. What other psychology techniques are there for just communication? Okay, let me go ahead and read this really quickly. I'm aware that there are a few topics on psychology techniques that are more wide range, but I want to know ones that are perfect for manipulating conversation specifically. All right, when you're using the pause technique on people, you are manipulating people's minds. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to a couple of different examples. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this person right here because she's really good. Okay, let's go ahead and take it from the 38th minute. Coincidentally, she's talking about the Antichrist or some deity, I don't know, some made-up story, okay, that is going to basically lead the viewer to Europe. Okay, which coincidentally, I think Russ Dizdar pushes the same agenda, okay, leading people to believe that the, quote, Antichrist, unquote, is somewhere in Europe. Okay, let's go ahead and let it roll, and we are listening for her pause. All right, so pay attention.
And I knew what a Marilyn Ferguson in the Aquarian Conspiracy had said something that I didn't think of until I got much further with my work. And she said Europe represented the ideal point from which to launch their new political spiritual entity, that it was eminently qualified. She quoted a man called Johannes Kanye. That was my first war.
That was her first war that she started. Okay, so did you listen to that pause? Let's go ahead and listen to it again, okay? Let's go ahead and check it out. Notice that she puts her eyes, that she looks straight up in the air. I don't know. And let's go ahead. That's a whole different other technique or issue, shall I say. Let's go ahead and let it roll.
Political spiritual entity, that it was eminently qualified. She quoted a man called Johannes Kanye. That was my first war. I started speaking against it, making presentations, trying to get the attention of anybody I could.
Yeah, she's got a lot of attention with that book that she wrote. Unfortunately, it's bogus. Case my opinion. Let's go ahead and let's check out this guy right here. This is another guy, huge guy on the internet. Now, I've asked a couple of military members that I know if they've ever heard of Alex Jones, and they have never heard of him, so that's the good news. But let's go ahead and listen to his ability that he has to manipulate his audience. And let's go ahead and start this at the 10th minute and 8th second. Putin checkmates Obama over Syria. About a year ago it was uploaded. Okay, let's go ahead and listen. Pay attention to the pause.
And it is a ultra-massive war crime of biblical level proportions. And the people are waking up to the fact that...
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move it back a little bit. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time in case you didn't catch it. Like I said, you know, when you are dealing with people who know exactly what they're doing, because they have been very well trained in their techniques as far as speaking publicly are concerned, then you have to really pay attention to what they're saying and, most importantly, what they're doing to you. Okay, let's listen again.
And it is a ultra-massive war crime of biblical level proportions. And the people are...
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to the number 4th video upload, and we will take it from the top as far as pausing techniques are concerned. I will once again point out 2 other people, but then we are going to go ahead and focus on this guy. This guy takes the cake. He is the best manipulator as far as pausing is concerned, and other issues as well, that I have ever come across on the internet. Okay, now I don't like people who censor other people. This guy is, he's involved in a lot of censorship, and he really needs to, I don't know. I don't know. He needs to get exposed. Okay, if you know of this person, expose him for what he is. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to number 4.